Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, and I'm the voice behind the icon and the face, and you're in for another episode of A Week in the Life of Us. Alright, first off I want to apologize for the short week last week. We had what felt like a busy week, but it was so rapid fire that I just didn't have time to get the camera out and film, and then working over the weekend and stomach issues ended up happening, so I couldn't give you a recap, and just it was wonky. But yeah, yesterday we at least went and saw two movies. We saw Twisters and Deadpool versus Wolverine. Fantastic, just so everybody knows. Both of them. Weirdly enough, seeing it in the same day was also great. So the reason I'm staring out into the woods is on Saturday when I was at the races, I get an email from Danielle saying, hey, we have no water, and it keeps tripping the breaker, which means either the pump is trying to suck and it can't, so it's tripping itself because it's overworking, and our well is dry, or our pump is broken. So in there is our well. I need to go get some string and a washer just for me to be able to drop it in and see if we still have water. I don't know the depth of our well, so we're gonna see how that works, and then we'll do some housework today before ultimately coming home. But yeah, that is the plan for today. We'll show you guys as much as we can, and again, sorry for the short week last week. So our first adventure of the day was dropping a couple washers on a string down that, and we were getting a couple different measurements of how much water was in there, from like 30 feet to not, and I figured there's not enough weight in those washers to give me a good measurement if the washers are actually hitting bottom and just coiling the rope. So I found a rock, gift tied it, dropped it down in there, did that about 4 times, and it kaplunks on the bottom with no water. So our well is empty, and yeah, we got a little bit of rain today, but not like a good soak, and it doesn't look like we're going to get a good soak at all this summer. So I don't know what we're going to do. I'm not going to spend the money for somebody to dig a deeper well. So right now Danielle and I just don't have water up here, and we also had that drought. We had like no winter, so that didn't help either. So time to go to the property and build. Okay, time to review what we got done today. Today, we finished boxing in the outside of our windows, outside of our roof, sorry. I still got to put a little bit of roofing up there. I need some steel snippers before I do that. But I'm going to put a little bit of faux fake roof up there just to protect the plywood that's up there, because it can still get a little wet from the sides. We did that. We put in a couple screens in these windows because I just wanted to see how that was done. Then we measured out for the basement stairs, the basement pillars, replacement stairs that I might do here. I'm at least going to redo the treads because I have to redo that door. How much wood we need to finish everything out there, including all of like the balusters and everything, and all of the rest of the boards, and then the other vertical that we need for finishing up in here. So yeah, we're piecing it together to start doing some finalizing stuff, and then once we feel like we're in a good spot with all the framing, plumbing can come in and do their rough stuff. We can also start doing electrical layout, which will be very exciting. So yeah, it's going quite well. I'm quite happy, and hopefully everything keeps going well. Right now we're going to, since we don't have any water in our well, we are going to grab a barrel and put a spigot on it so we can start having like 60 gallons of water here for the girls. So that's the plan. Hope you guys are having a good one. All right, let's talk about what we did today. Screens all around. Every window has its screen now. And ta-da! Both the dormer windows are in, so the dormers are now sealed. The last opening in the house is the big door, and of course the basement. But this is huge, and then we just finished this one as a family. All of us were here. Just getting that last one in. So that's awesome. I also did these today, these cross bracings. Like I said, got all the screens in for everything. So yeah, overall, great day, and now we're gonna go and move a giant jug of water and do some hay. All right, we are sitting here outside the Colonial, 10 minutes before my interview. Round 2 of interviews, I should say. Still a really neat place. I just don't know if it's gonna be a right fit for me. But I want to be able to go through this whole process, and for my own, I guess you could say, ego, I want to just see if I could even be offered the job. I don't want to be wasting anybody's time. But you never know. They might come with a good figure, and it might be something that we jump into. There's the buggy bug back there. But I'm gonna head in shortly, so I'm early, and we'll see you guys afterwards. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Week is just flying by. Now I think about it, it's a week until my birthday. Happy almost birthday, me. I'm gonna turn 32, which is neat. Seeing as in December I may not have made it to 32. So I'm gonna enjoy that as much as I can. But let's show you guys what we got up to today here at the property. You can see the roof underlayment. But essentially, the boxes that I built last week, we've got roofing on it. So really what I did was I put underlayment on top, I put drip edge all around that side, and then cut down the roof and put the roof on. Here, I put a drip edge on the front just for look-wise, and I'm going to put on roof. There is underlayment up there as well. That one's just for aesthetic, because it's obviously not going to get wet there. And here I'm going to be doing the same thing as that first box. Underlayment, drip edge, all the way around, and get the roof on it. So that's half. Let me go inside and show you guys what also got done. Also in here, I can't wait to be like clean in here. Got tie vac kind of blocking it, but I got the bucks in for the big door. Looked at the big door, trying to plan out how I want to do it. I also have, this is cocked down as well, the flashing, plastic flashing for the door. So that'll be going as well. So yeah, really excited to get that door in and not have it be a problem anymore. But yeah, so that's what I got done today. Tomorrow I'm going to be at work all day, well, mostly all day, to run summer camp work in progress at 3. And then on Saturday, I think it's going to be most of the day I'm not going to be available because I have Rock Voices coming on in into my theater. So I'm going to deal with that and run that on Sunday. If the weather stays clear, my hope is to get the big door out of there, strapped onto the forks of the tractor, wrapped in pillows and blankets, drive it slowly as we possibly can up this way, put it onto the deck. My dad and I are going to then shimmy it through the deck, onto the deck, and into place. And then I will make sure that it's all plumb and square and all happy, drill it in, and ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a completely sealed second and third story of this monstrous project. That's what I've been calling it. We have a basement, but more than half of it is actually not in the ground. So really, if you think about it, we have a 3-story house. And I'll be ordering all that lumber and everything to build downstairs stairs here shortly. I also have an order for the new columns downstairs. I know I'm pacing a lot, sorry. And we're also looking at the door already. The door and the window need to be installed down here. And then, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, so hold on. You can kind of see it there. It's on top of the box, not all the trash. The box is the siding that was gifted to us for my birthday from my parents. It's this beautiful foam rock siding that I think looks really well. A little disappointed that it's foam. It's hard foam, but still, it's foam. So we'll have to see how that looks. But yeah, overall, I think we've had a pretty successful week here, and really, I got the roofing outside, I've got the wall there, I've got this door here, that window and that window still need their trim, that door is going to need its trim, cellar, stairs, door, window. Once that is done, we got to clean up in here, obviously. We will be all ready for rough plumbing to go in. I need to at least put a temporary railing in there. Oh yeah, there's a column that needs to go there. We'll be ready for rough plumbing to come in. Once rough plumbing is done, I've got to do a couple days of electrical running and kind of map all of that out. And then I get it once more inspected. As long as everything passes, which fingers are crossed that it will, we will then have the insulation guys come in. Well, once they're done with what they will do, I got to start putting siding on, where I will obviously start with everywhere where plumbing will be, so that plumbing can finish, and I'll be able to just continue to do all the rest of the walls and all the rest of electricity. Then I would love to be able to have running water here and electrical in about 2-3 month time, which at this point is August, September, October. And then just be putting the final touches on. I'm still hoping to make that November 25th move-in date, but there is still a lot to do. You know, when I have good days, I can do a lot. You know, I got these windows in the other day and did all the bracing up in those two walls. You know, today I was kind of driving around all over the place, so I got those pieces done and that ready. So it is coming together, and I'm very excited for it. But yeah, that's what I got. That's enough of me blobbing for now. You guys got 6 minutes of just me talking, but oh, one more thing. Let's talk about that really quick. You can actually see me for this one. Yesterday I had my final interview at the Colonial Theater. Turkeys. I don't know if you can see them. Right there. We got a group of turkeys that are always hanging out here. And a little doe. She's beautiful. We'll walk through that part of the property all the time. And I know we got foxes. But yeah, yesterday I had my final interview at the Colonial Theater in Keene for their technical director position. It's not that I'm not happy where I am. I just wanted to be able to see if I'd be able to get the position. Well, I did. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get up to the price that I was requesting for that position, because it's more work, so I'd expect more money than what I'm making now. And kind of like one of the biggest nails in the coffin for me is, and I haven't talked about it a lot on the channel, but Danielle and I are attempting to have a child right now, including in vitro, and the insurance that is offered through that job does not cover that. So when I was looking, I was literally sitting there the other day praying for a reason not to take this job. I'm like, I just need a clear sign. I need something. And so behold, it comes up to, oh, hey, we would have trouble still trying to get this family started. So I was like, bam, that's it. That's all that I needed. So I have declined the position. I will be writing them this evening to decline the position, which is unfortunate. I would have liked the shows that I would have been doing, but there just wasn't enough pros, and the golden carrot wasn't really dangled enough in front of me to leave what I have, which is really good, and jump off to that. So that's kind of what's going on in our lives. Really excited to see the house continue to take shape, and look forward to sharing more with you guys. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are all set up for Rock Voices here. We just finished up with NHDI for their kind of walkthrough of their show, and now we're all set up for Rock Voices to come in tomorrow. Luckily I don't have to be here until 3, so that's pretty awesome. I get to go work on the house for a little bit in the morning. Then we'll come here, finish setting up, and have a grand old time with Rock Voices around 7 o'clock show, which kind of sucks. Then it's back to house building next week after a Monday meeting. So that's the plan. We'll see you guys later.
On your face, your big kiss face, kicking your can all over the place, singing we.
Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon and the face. That's Ella. And you're in for another episode of A Week in the Life of Us. Good morning everybody. It is Monday. It rained a lot this weekend, but I doubt that we still have any water in our well. But let's talk a little bit about what this week is going to be. And there's a special day this week, so we should enjoy that as well. All right, besides Ella eating in the background, we are off to work on this Monday. It is August 5th, I believe so. Right, because that was the 3rd. You're not in car mode. Stop it. Thank you. August 5th. I have car mode turned off because car mode is stupid. But yeah, August 5th. It's about 10 a.m. right now, so I got to sleep in a little bit, which is nice. I know a lot of people, I've had people comment before, like, you get up so late, you're so lazy. Guys, I work almost the equivalent of second shift most of my life, doing shows, and then I usually still have to be there earlier in the day, so it's not like a 2 to 11 kind of thing. Usually I'm there like at 11 or 10:30 and I go until 1 a.m. So I get to sleep in, okay? I don't usually go to bed until like 1 a.m. because I want to make sure when I have to do a show, like that's even on my nights off, when I have to do a show, I want to make sure that I'm getting enough sleep in the right times where it's not going to completely screw up my sleep schedule and be tired at work. Guy with kayak must pull out and go slow right now. Okay, let's talk about this week though. So today we're going to go and do our initial design concept meeting for Thursday's show, which is our last big show of the year. With NHDI, it's their summer intensive. We just had Rock Voices this past weekend. I wasn't able to get a lot of clips from it because the GoPro needed to be charged and I was just so busy running the thing that I didn't get a lot of video from that, but they did a full set of Queen, which was really neat. But now we're heading off kind of like the home stretch here. We've got this, and I think we have one other thing this summer, even though I think it technically takes place as soon as I get back. But yeah, overall, very busy summer, very good summer. Again, we had the job interview that didn't work out on really their end because I was offered the job, just I couldn't leave what I have now to go there. But yeah, so today we're gonna do some designing. I don't think it'll take all day. My hope is tonight I will be able to, once my parents come back from getting some hay, be able to put in the basement door, and that'll be awesome to have that all nicely sealed in, which then means some other time this week, probably on Tuesday, we will be able to, probably Wednesday, we will be able to put in the big glass sliding door on the deck side of the house, which means then we would be completely enclosed. And that's great because then that means we're ready for plumbing. I'm still waiting to hear back from our plumber to get a final size on the tub that's going to be installed so that I can put the back wall on for both showers. So I've got to do that. So I'll hear back from them, and then they can do the rough plumbing. We'll do the rough electrical, which will probably take a day or two, because we're doing it by ourselves. And I still got to figure out a couple of the runs that I want to do. But yeah, overall, it's coming together, which is pretty awesome. Tuesday, I plan to do housework. Now that it's, you know, enclosed for the most part, I can do almost everything inside. We were working yesterday. We finished the walls upstairs. I was working on the last door jamb, and it turns out, dun, I didn't have enough wood inside, and it was raining. So we actually ran out of things to be able to do, which is a neat feeling, to be 100% honest. So I will also get some lumber inside so I can finish up the little things that I've got to do. And then really it starts to become, I've got to start cleaning out the house. We got to get ready to, we're going to glass blast the inside to get rid of some mold that's inside, as well as some coloring and aging that is there. I still have to put the trim on the 2 windows on the back side of the house, as well as around the big door once it's installed. Still need to finish up the faux roof that's on the porch, which shouldn't take too long, probably a couple hours worth of work. Again, it's starting to be final touches, which is insane. We go on vacation in 23 days. I want to see how far I can get in 23 days. Plus, we need to also look at Willow's electric fence, because it'll give a zap, but it's not transferring. So I got to kind of figure out why that is. But yeah, Wednesday might be, what's the word I'm looking for? Might be a technical rehearsal that we'll have to cover. But I'm going to talk to them today to figure that out, because we might just do one Thursday morning for a Thursday show. But I want to see what they want to do. If I've got to be there, I'll got to be there. If not, I'll be working on the house. Thursday is their show pretty much all day, plus it's yours truly's birthday. So we're going to go out to dinner as a family. I'm excited for that. We're just going to Applebee's. It's not like we're going to go anywhere fancy. I'm a cheap date. I like Applebee's. So that's where we're going to go. So that's something fun to look forward to. Then on Friday, it's going to be a half day for NHDI. They're going to be watching their performance. So I got to remember to record it on Thursday. But they'll rewatch it. We'll set up the projector and the screen, and they'll be able to enjoy that, and then they'll be able to head on home. So it's like a half day on Friday. And then this upcoming weekend is just housework. That's the thing. It's just kind of, the summer's coming to an end. I know we still got like a month and a half worth of hot weather coming, but there is at least a dip and a break in the heat. So still no water in the well, so we're still dealing with that, but we're making things work. But there's my 7-minute rant. Welcome to the video. See you guys later. All right, so we did a whole bunch of designing earlier at work. Then we came to the property this afternoon. Bam. French doors are installed downstairs. So this one locks in place. Nice and locked, and then my really nice security tape until we get a handle that Danielle likes. This is actually going to be repainted green at some point. But yeah. Doors downstairs. Can you believe that? This has been one of the biggest things since we started building, was that this was a big opening. Yes, I know that flashing needs to go down there. There's flashing there. I need to tape the flashing to the house and put trimming there. But yeah, this hole's been here forever. If I get super excited tomorrow, which is possible, I'm actually going to cut this guy out and put in the window. So it'll be all done down here, so that if I get a free day, I can start doing siding. Can you imagine on how quickly some of this is coming together? I mean, I hope for no setbacks, anything's possible, but we got doors down here. That's so cool. It's all coming together. So we're just gonna keep on working, keep on doing, and we're just gonna keep on showing you guys what we do. But I'm gonna go home now, have some dinner, and we'll see you guys later.